We went 2-1 on the free picks, but the VIP had a great night. Got a 9-game slate tomorrow. Let's talk some NBA. Yo, what's up, boys? It is Keystone coming at you guys with another free pick video, guys. In today's video, we're going to break down the 9-game slate just a little bit. I do have 3 free plays prepared for you guys that I really like. You know, I'm waiting on some information. We do have quite a few back-to-backs tomorrow, but I think I like these plays, and I have some other ones I've already set on VIP as well. But these are my 3 favorite I'm going to give you guys out for free. We've been on a really good streak actually with these free picks. We went 2-1 yesterday. I think that puts us up to like a 10-3 run maybe, or maybe it's 11. Let me see, 10-2. So we're at 12-3. Sorry, 12-3 run. So out of the last 15 I've given you guys, you know, if you've been putting straight bets on these, if you're a book user, you've been probably doing all pretty damn good. So I'm just saying. So we had a promo tonight. Now normally I don't put 2 units down on these DFS type plays. But I had a promo tonight, and I think some of my guys ended up getting it too on over there on DK6. It was literally a no sweat bet, so I said, fuck it. Let me find 2 guys I really like. And yeah, so we actually only got the minimum payment on this one because there was a lot of winners tonight. But right off the bat, that set the VIP up for just a huge night, no matter what else we did. Really insane streak with Sports Millions that I'm telling you guys, like, good lines be damned. Like, I just cannot find that combo right now on the site. It's crazy. Never blame the site, though, because you're onto something. You're 2 of 3 and you get hooked again over and over. It's happened 3 of the last 4 days. I feel like it's like I'm cursed almost over there. But we got to just stay strong, and we're going to talk about some lines I really like over there yet again. So we hit this little discount play on Sleeper. We had 2 of these. The other one lost. I think I have a photo of that one too. So we made just a little bit of money on Sleeper tonight. So this is the second day in a row I've shown you guys a slip like this, where we hit 2 and then the third one pushes. So watching Damian Lillard get this earlier, maybe somewhere in between the middle of the third quarter, and then just never really have like, well, let me rephrase that. He had a couple potential assists. He just never got one. So it was frustrating, and he kind of tried to score like as the, you know, it was a blowout too. So he didn't even play his full minutes. So let's see what else we got here. So this one right here was just, I wanted to show you guys this slip because it just shows you that good matchups and trends, they really just don't mean anything in this sport, guys. You know, but I still think you stick to them because that's all we really have to lean on. And I like the data more than anything. So, but I'll just let you guys know, like, Wembanyama hadn't even hit this line right here in, I believe it was like 7 out of 8 games. He'd only gone over once. Same with Tatum right here, 7 out of 8. Now, this ended up getting bumped on DraftKings pick 6 all the way to 26.5. And I should have taken the under there again, but I think he ended up hitting a buzzer beater and like beating this line, but not the other one maybe. I can't remember, to be honest, but I just wanted to point that out to you guys that like you just got to trust the process. You're going to lose slips like this, okay? It's going to happen. Like this is the one, I mean, I gave you guys this free yesterday. Zubac, Chris Paul, check. He ended up with more than this. And then Clay. It's the same thing. Like, I don't know what Jason Kidd was doing, man. Like, they're trying to go in here and take these hard-ass contested shots in the paint against the Pistons at their strength. I want the last 8 minutes Clay played on the floor. I don't even think he took a shot. He took 10 shots, and I was projecting more in like the 12 to 15 range. He had 15 in back-to-back games. This was a really good spot for him. Like I said, he was 5 for 10 shooting, so 50%, pretty solid. He just didn't. We just needed one more shot, probably. You know, maybe 2 to get to this 14. But this is 3 out of 4 days now that I've literally had a slip like this where I've given you guys 3 plays and then I end up setting it and we get hooked. Or one of them was a 4 pick. So, but it's just frustrating where, you know, you're right on target and then you're just one freaking statistic away, whether it's a rebound or in this case it's a point. It's frustrating, and it can get, you know, a little bit tough on you. So but you got to just stick with it. And then we lost this play too, but the good news is everything was saved by this play today. So let's get into the picks. If you are new to the channel, definitely hit subscribe. I do have a contest winner to give out, so appreciate all the support. If we can get this video up to 50 likes, you guys did too good yesterday. I got to bump that number up a little bit. 50 likes, I'll give away one more of these tomorrow to anybody who drops a random comment. So make sure you drop a comment, got to be subbed to the channel, and definitely smash that like button. All right, let's pick ourselves a winner here. Gutta boy 441. You, let's go, boy. Anyways, yeah, just send me a text, brother. There is a number down below, and I will get you set up on the week pass. I'll get you set up on the Super Bowl pass. We're gonna talk about that real quick too. So yeah, Gutta boy, this is what I'm actually gonna set you up on is this Super Bowl pass. So guys, head over to winnable.com, get on the free plan. I'm sending out bonus picks, a lot of information over there. And then I set up yesterday. I told you guys I was going to do a week pass. A lot of you guys signed up for that. You're going to get the same thing. I'll make sure you get all the plays through the Super Bowl, the ones that signed up yesterday. But I set this up last night. This is a fixed VIP plan. So basically, it's going to end on Sunday night. So it just, it's gone. You don't need to put a code in or anything. I just fixed this VIP plan to try to give back to my supporters, and my goal was to try to get as many people, give as many people, I should say, a chance to get on the VIP. Normally I charge $100 a week, guys, because we win money over here, and I'm doing 70% off that price. So you're gonna get all the slips I set from now until the Super Bowl for $30. Okay, there is a link below. Take advantage of that. I'm not even going to put a limit on it because this is for you guys. I'm trying to give back and make it as cheap as I could possibly take it to get you guys on the VIP picks for the last football game we got until freaking September. So, well, no further ado, let's get into the picks. So, I have 3 props I really like that I told you guys about. I have some leans too, but we'll just get into the meat and potato ones first that I really like. Now, come over here to this Thunder game. There's a few guys. One guy I noticed was Keegan Murray actually had a pretty good track record. He's only got a point line right now on Sports Millions, but he's had a pretty good track record for whatever reason. Now, this is not a good matchup on paper against the Thunder. It just isn't. So, same thing with Sabonis. Like, I think he's like 50-50 to hit these numbers. It's a really big line, guys. He didn't go over in any of the games against them, I believe, dating back to last year. So, I mean, you're talking 16 boards. Now, they do give up a lot of rebounds, so it wouldn't shock me if he hit it. But the guy that is going to be very popular, and I guess it's for good reason, is going to be Shy. I'm looking for him right here. I know he's on here somewhere. Guys, this is like one of the highest point totals you're going to see, and in some sites already have it at 34.5, okay? Now, I do like this. I think there's a really good chance he hits it, but I like this one even more. 1.5 3-pointers, okay? Let me show you why. Okay, so we got Shy pulled up here, and as you can see, this is set at 34.5, so we'll bump that down to 33. It's a 40% hit rate, so it's not the greatest, but he's got such a good track record against the Kings. He went over the first game they played this year, and then look at these numbers from last year: 33, 43, 38. So you can see why this is going to be a very popular play today. There is a 9-point spread on this game, so I think the Kings have been playing a lot better though. I am a little surprised it's that big of a number. Either way, like this 1.5 threes, I think it's a great play too. And I'm going to have exposure to both, believe me. So you can see 56% hit rate on this right off the bat. Now, when you think Shy, you're thinking like, he doesn't take a ton of threes. A lot of games with 1. But in his last 2, he has hit this. He's taken 6 total threes, and in this one he took 4 total threes, but we're more interested in this head-to-head right here. The one game he played him this year, he took 7 and made 4 of them, so we only need him to make 2. And then last year, the last 2, he went 2 for 3, and he went 3 for 4, so he's getting, it would appear like, a lot of open looks. And the Kings are pretty tough, like, down low, so I just expect him to have a monster game. But I think that, and just in case there's a blowout or something, I think this is a pretty good little prop right here to take on the, I think this is a pretty good prop to take on the 3-point line for Shy. It's a different look, like, I know there's some people that really think like the NBA is like rigged with some of these lines and stuff, and guys like go like long stretches without rebounds. It's like, hey, did he bet on his own under tonight? What's going on here? Because it's a lot easier for a player if you were gonna, tell your sister or your brother or whatever or your best friend to bet on your under rebounds tonight. It's a lot easier to make sure you go under than it would be to hit your over and tell everyone, hey, I'm going over tonight. I will tell you, if you ever wanted to fade somebody that's going to be extremely popular at an extremely high line with an extremely good track record here, but you still want to hit with them, I think this threes is a good little alternative. He has been shooting a lot more of them recently. So that's going to be your free prop number 1. And then we're going to shoot over. It's kind of a tricky slate today. We're going to shoot over to this Nuggets Hornets game. And we're just going to pop on the Joker train. Now, guys, I'm telling you, this line is too freaking low. It's too low. There's too much of a what if it's a blowout baked into it. And you had the same thing with Philadelphia. Denver hasn't been blowing teams out at all recently, okay? Like 13 and a half point spread. Both these teams played yesterday. Like, I think you're going to have some, sloppier defense, more tired legs. This could be a very high scoring game, actually. Probably not super likely with the Hornets, but like I said, we were literally looking at this line a point higher, or maybe even two yesterday against the Sixers. So right off the bat, I mean, look at this hit rate. You're asking for 25, you need 26 points on Joker. 63% hit rate, okay? Now on the road, it's about the same, but you say, well, he hasn't played him this year either, so there's that. But you say, Keith, but he's on a back-to-back. Maybe he doesn't play good on back-to-backs. Oh yeah? How about that, guys? Hasn't missed on a back-to-back. I trust this guy on the road on a back-to-back, actually. And who did we pick on yesterday? We picked on the Hornets. I told you guys I like Zubac. Now, he barely got it done. That was just a strange game, too. But give me the Joker for 25 and a half points. That's going to be your free pick number 2. And then the third and final one, this guy's probably also going to be popular today, too. I can tell you why. Because the guys that do their homework, they're going to tell you that they went and found all what Jalen Brunson's done against the Lakers in his last 3 games. So I do like Jalen on the point line, and I'll probably have some looks with his PA line as well, just in case he has like a monster assist game, which he occasionally does. And the one thing I suppose maybe could be a little concerning is that Anthony Davis is going to be out. So like you could think like Karl Anthony Towns is going to be matching up against this guy down here, Jackson Hayes. So Cat could have a big game, but Brunson has been playing pretty well lately. I mean, you can see there's a negative hit rate here, but to me, guys, this is my matchup play of the day. Okay, so like just throw out the home and away stats. None of this matters, right? This is a straight head-to-head one, and he hasn't played him this year, but in his last 2 games, he's gone for 29 and 36, and the one before that, the time he played them, he went for 38, I believe. So, for whatever reason, he likes playing the Lakers, and I think it's a really just a solid bet. It's really just a matchup play for me. I have a couple other leans for you guys too that I can throw in there. Bam has been playing pretty well, but he really struggled in the matchup against Victor the first time. I don't know. He's not like it's just a tough call because he has been playing well, but I would look into his under PRAs when those lines come out. I think Dabble already has them up for sure. And then this is just a tricky game right here too. There's some guys I think that could play pretty well. This guy actually really played well against Cleveland the other night. He really passed the eye test too. And now that Jalen Johnson's out, you could give this guy a look for 10 and a half points. Trae Young's just really hard to freaking trust. One guy I really like, and I already set this play actually on Dabble. We got a better line over there, surprisingly, because usually this side does have better ones. But Dabble had Franz at 24. Now, I think this line will get bumped for sure. So you just stay in the flames with Franz. I think he's literally hitting like, 9 of his last 12 games. So there's a couple extra leans I have for you guys that I really like. So let's cash some freaking slips today. Get on that VIP plan. Get all my slips through the Super Bowl. I'm going to set a bunch tomorrow, guys. We're going to crunch. And I'm going to have a special better play for you guys that, God, I really hope I've spent a lot of time trying to figure it out. I'm going to probably make some like reels about it and stuff too. So I think it's going to be a smash hit. So I will talk to you guys soon. And like I said, let's cash some slips. Peace.